Is it skincare? Is it skin prep? What the hell is the difference?
What is the difference? Guys, there's no difference, okay? We need to get real and fast. Somebody commented, thank you for saying it's skin prep. Oh, thank you. Thanks, because a lot of people are saying that this is just skincare, and they're right, okay? And I want to live in delusion, apparently. But this is crazy town. This lie, I don't even know what to say about this, quite frankly. We started to run into some major problems, okay? Because when someone is desperate to sell things and will do anything to sell products, including misleading, lying, faking, you name it, the timeline gets very confusing the more that she reveals. Less than a year ago, I was sitting in this exact same spot making a video about who I felt like was the most dishonest influencer I had ever seen. And I sit here again in the same exact spot, and my feelings and affections have not changed. So it was only a matter of time that this influencer launched her greatest cash grab yet, which is the launch of her new brand, POV Beauty. Of course, with anything surrounding Mikayla, there is tons of drama and controversy. So why don't I give you a breakdown from my point of view. So as mentioned, I have already done a video on Mikayla that is on this channel, and I really recommend you watch that because it really dives deep. It is the blueprint of everything that you need to know about Mikayla Nogueira. She is, in my opinion, the most dishonest influencer of all time. And I don't say that lightly, okay? I think it's important to highlight some of the bigger controversies that she's had, the bigger scandals and lies that she's told, because it really paints a picture of who you're buying from if you choose to buy something from this new brand. So obviously, no one can forget Lashgate, where she was sponsored by L'Oreal Paris to promote their new telescopic mascara, and she actually used false lashes in her advertisement, but tried to hide it and lie about it.
How long and lengthened my lashes look.
This literally just changed my life. This looks like this is how?
She's already wearing false lashes in this clip. I never get sick of this video.
What? It's this L'Oreal telescopic lift. Look at the wand. Okay, so basically I'm taking the curved side and I'm going root to tip and I'm satin to coat the lashes. And then once you've done that, you flip the brush to the side and you use the hook comb to basically separate.
Pay very close attention. This eye changes quite a bit.
This is one coat. Okay, I'm gonna add a second. Look at the length. Do you see that? I am speechless. And I'm not sure
She's got them on.
is gonna ever be able to compete with this mascara.
This is just crazy, okay? So obviously this was her before. This is her after. Literally wearing false lashes in a mascara ad. I mean, I just don't see how you can get more dishonest than that. And I keep bringing this up because a lot of people just discard this as you made a mistake or she got caught doing something, like what's the big deal? To me, this is a huge deal. There's no defense for this. All credibility is lost, okay, from her forever. It takes a very special kind of influencer, I want to emphasize this, to do something like this and to put fake lashes on when you are promoting a mascara. It is dishonest. It's misrepresenting the actual effectiveness of the product and therefore misleading people into spending money on a product that's not going to give you the same results. It's gross. So keep in mind, this is who our brand owner is. Never forget, the other scandal, which is really not that long ago, was Mascara Gate Part 2. This is when she was showcasing Essence Mascara, which she does have, you know, a previous working relationship with this brand. She was showcasing the Call Me Queen mascara, and while she's using it, she actually is seen switching out the mascara wand. Okay, so let's watch this.
This is the new Essence Call Me Queen mascara. Curl the lashes. It has this really flexible wand.
Okay, so take a look at the wand. There's a black applicator.
Supposed to give a nice flat effect. Okay, that before and after, it's pretty freaking good.
The cap is switched. So she's now holding a pink capped applicator.
That before and after.
People were able to discover that this was actually the Maybelline Firework mascara.
Such a beautiful mascara.
Basically giving her stamp of approval, endorsing this mascara to her audience, you know, once again, misrepresenting what the mascara actually does. You cannot trust this person's review of products, okay? You cannot trust this person period, but especially their endorsements of products. So once again, I gotta bring it back. This is now a brand owner, okay? So when you watch these clips, keep that in mind that now the stakes are even higher. This is someone who's promoting an entire brand, who has years of lie after lie after lie, and has proven to change her opinion when she is sponsored versus when she is not sponsored. She posted this video in early March of this year, and she said, mentally preparing myself to confess to a secret tomorrow that I have been keeping for 2 years. So here were some of the comments. A lot of people were speculating that she might finally be opening up about the fact that she was clearly wearing false lashes in Lashgate. She used lash extensions, LOL, 20,000 likes. Somebody said it was Ardell Demi-Wispy. The lashes, Ardell Demi-Wispy. And also another reason why people thought that she might be finally coming clean about the Lashgate situation is because when TikTok was going to get banned, somebody commented and said, girl, tell us about the eyelashes. And she says, if TikTok is saved, I'll tell you. Deal? Ask me if she ever told people the truth. No, she's incapable of telling the truth, actually. So just another lie that she told. This is not somebody that has integrity, in my opinion, at all.
The last 2 years have all led up to this. I can't believe it's finally here. My whole life, my whole world is about to change.
So then she posted this video where she is basically teasing that, you know, a big announcement's coming. And interestingly, she gives us our first clue into a timeline for how long she's been working on this. So she says for the past 2 years, she's been working on this brand.
The last 5 years as a content creator, I kept asking myself, what's next for me? What is my legacy? And now I know the answer. I'm excited. I know I can do this. I know I can be a founder. And I know I can make you proud.
A lot of people were, once again, speculating about what this could be. A lot of people thinking it's going to be a beauty brand, mostly because every single model in this video was wearing makeup. Plus, she does makeup content. So, you know, people were kind of thinking that that might be what she's launching. Well, no, this is what she was actually launching. So she posts this corny video where she's walking over to a table and finally reveals it's nothing interesting. She is launching a skin prep line, not skincare, skin prep.
Much better.
So yeah, here's the products. It's 5 products, and a lot of people were quick to point out that, wow, this looks like a Rhode dupe, one of the more popular skincare brands that's launched in the last several years, and it looks very similar in my opinion, like almost identical. It's kind of got similar products as well. For example, they both have like moisturizing creams that they launched. They both have lip products, similar packaging as well. Then they both have glazing fluids and things like that. Then they both have milky toners. Like, it's just... guys, the similarities are uncanny. That's all I can say. Similar price point as well. So I just wanted to point this out because it does play a part in all of this, because it kind of shapes and manipulates the narratives and the perceptions about how this product's actually being received. So these were some of the comments, all positive, obviously, on her announcement of POV Beauty. Okay, so here's James Charles with the packaging. Oh my God, so great. People are like, oh my God, great. Looking forward to seeing it. She's a CEO. We're impatient. Congrats. The haters lost. Like, you know, all these things, right? However, this was Trend Mood's post of Mikayla's new beauty brand. The comments were a little bit different, okay? If you had just looked at Mikayla's page, you would think that the general sentiment around this product launch and this brand launch is all positive and that she was doing a great thing. But most people, I would say, especially people that know of Mikayla's past, which many people do and have witnessed Lashgate, were like, no, this is crazy. Okay, so somebody said, I wouldn't even ask her for a coffee shop recommendation. I'm so happy the comments aren't filtered here like on her TikTok. My thumb hurts from liking all the comments. This is giving nothing. The beauty brand no one asked for. I ran to the comments. They did not disappoint. Don't trust her. I met her. She's not nice. I hope this helps. You never really know when people say stuff like that, but you know, who knows? No one asked for this. Can already tell it's not going to be good. I don't think I've seen her talk about skincare on TikTok, and knowing about her mascara controversy and how much she's a yes person, she's completely full of it. I'd rather use St. Ives apricot scrub. I'll be seeing you at TJ Maxx in 6 months. Missed the boat by 2 years. Her trust from her audience has already hit rock bottom. I'm sorry, who's buying this? Hard pass. I know a lot of people are probably interested in the ingredients. Like, are these good products? Are they bad products? I'm not really sitting here today making a video about whether or not these are the best products in the world or these are the worst products in the world. I'm not set out to do that. I personally would never buy them anyway, based on who the owner of this brand is, because I just don't trust a thing that she says. But I know a lot of people are interested. And honestly, I can say this, these might be the best products in the world. Okay, I have no idea about that. I'm not trying to make any claims about, are they bad? Are they good? Are they overpriced? Whatever. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me because I'm not buying them anyway, but I know people are interested in the ingredients and so am I. So I did find this video, which seems like an unbiased source from somebody that is like a skincare professional who is going over the ingredients list. So let's take a look at that.
I only have ingredient decks from Mikayla's skincare line, POV, and I have to say, I'm not surprised. Hi, if you don't know me, my name is Ange. I'm a celebrity beauty and skincare expert for over 15 years, so I know my shit. Thanks to Rich Lux for dropping these on his page. This came across my FYP. I'm going to preface this by saying, as suspected, I did not think that the skincare line was going to be anything we hadn't already seen or there wasn't a million of on the market already. If you are purchasing this skincare line, you are purchasing it because you truly love Mikayla and you want to support her, not because the products are revolutionary. Let's start with one I would use, Drench. Top, she's got a nice blend of saccharides and the rice ferment filtrate. Some good peptides right there at the top. What I like is there's some polyglutamic acid and ceramide, so it's gonna be great for the barrier. Good job with a lot of the extra like ferments and extracts that are in this. So this one I actually would use. That being said, could I find something extremely similar? Absolutely. This is the lip product.
I've seen a lot of people say good things about some of these products as well. Like, I just want to make that clear. I'm not going full hateration mode. Like, I'm not saying that these are the worst things I've ever seen. Like, it's not a complete cash grab in that sense. Obviously, these are probably formulated by actual experts in a Korean lab as well. Like, you know, do I think that she's sitting in there mixing up the formulas and like really has a lot to do with this? No. In full transparency, I have seen people say that for what it is, it's decent. Okay, a lot of it's decent. Nothing special. I haven't seen anyone be like, this is proprietary. I've never seen this before. I have not seen a single person say that.
And lip products, I don't know, they're fairly standard. This one I want to try to see if it's actually as glossy as it looks. There is fragrance in this. It also does have red number 6 in there. But if you're sensitive to dyes and fragrances, just keep that in mind. It's going to be a to be determined. This will probably be the only thing I purchase from her entire skincare line because I do want to see if it's juicy and glossy and all the things. Let's move on to Glaze, which is a product I would not purchase. The first 2 ingredients are water and alcohol. Now, not all alcohols are bad, so don't get it confused, but this particular type of alcohol is most likely SD alcohol, which is very drying and can be very disruptive to barriers.
To find something that's alcohol-free is generally a selling point of a product, so obviously having alcohol is not desirable.
The first 2 ingredients are water and alcohol. That is what this formulation is mostly comprised of. Go to Whip, which is the moisturizer, and formulation is just your mid-tier, nothing special. You could get this anywhere. So many drugstore affordable, really good formulations on the market. I would skip this one too. Lastly, we have Drip. It's not amazing. It's not bad. It's kind of right in the middle. We've got water, glycerins, panthenol right at the top. Very hydrating. A couple types of hyaluronic acid, a rice ferment, and some more saccharides. Do like that there's some squalene in here. That's really nice. But it is a lot lower on the deck. This will feel very hydrating because it does have a lot of hydration in it. Drip is the product that she says is meant to help your skin glow and brighten. If it were me, I would actually use a vitamin C for what this is supposed to do. Because vitamin C is going to help stimulate our collagen. It's going to help us anti-age. It's going to help our skin's texture, dullness, brightness, etc. This one isn't going to quite cut it for all of those other things. So if you're trying to use this as a brightening, this would not be what I would choose personally. Final thoughts on this line. Will I be running out to purchase it? No. It uses a lot of niacinamide, and in my personal opinion, I feel like it's a little bit of niacinamide overkill here. Niacinamide is in everything, and although I love the ingredient, like we don't need that much of it. Line is very niacinamide heavy. I think that there's other products on the market, especially formulated in Korea, that would blow these out the door, absolutely, and probably even cost a little less. This is no hate, no shade. You're purchasing this because you just simply want to support her, not because the products are revolutionary or anything we can't already get. I just really want to stress that. I know she's very proud of it, and I get it. As a female entrepreneur, it's a big deal just to be a female putting products out there. But as a consumer, no, this is nothing special. Thank you so much for watching. Till the next one.
Here were some of the problems that people were having with the rollout of these products. So naturally, people were questioning why in a lot of her marketing stuff that was getting released, why she's wearing a full face of makeup. You know, all of her models are wearing full faces, like full makeup in these promotional videos. So people were like, what's going on? Because the truth is we can't see how the skincare is working and making your face look when you have a full face of makeup. What are we doing exactly? So that was a concern, obviously, of many. Here was another major concern for me personally that I thought was very weird.
I am not okay. I'm going to Korea. Like, what? I'm going to Korea. I am not okay.
Ah, yes. A year ago, I was crying about going to Korea, but what you didn't know is that I secretly went to Korea to go to Korean labs and work directly with Korean chemists to formulate my products. Point of View is formulated, made, and manufactured in Korea.
So the more information that she gives us about the timeline, the less sense that it makes. You know, I think when you tell so many lies, it's hard to keep things straight. She says here she secretly went to Korea at the time of filming that video to work with Korean labs and formulate the products, okay? She posted this end of April last year. Yes, she may have been going there to formulate these products, but her trip was actually her on a sponsored brand trip with Royale Beauty, which is another Korean skincare line. So they flew out a bunch of influencers last year to promote their products. And I find it, like, from a consumer standpoint, okay, incredibly odd and sort of morally gray. Personally, like, would I do this? Absolutely not. When you know you're working on your own skincare brand, and ideally, you'd probably be using your products. I mean, you're out there formulating them. You've been working on it for 2 years, according to you. You're probably using samples and things like that. And then you're promoting Royale Beauty in the same breath. It's helped you change your skin and your husband's skin, according to her. I find this to be very questionable. You know, what was the real motivation, I guess, to go out there in the first place?
We just got back to our room in Korea and it is completely decked out by Royale. They gave us lab coats and embroidered pajamas. They even branded the windows of the hotel room. This is amazing. Thank you so much, Royale.
To me, that doesn't sit right with me, the whole thing. To claim that you went out there with this sole reason of formulating these products, but the majority of your trip you were spent on a brand trip. But of course, you know, this launch was not without drama. So once POV Beauty was announced, many people were quick to point out that there's already another existing brand called POV Beauty.
Mikayla Nogueira just announced her new skincare line, Point of View Beauty, and there's already drama. After teasing some sort of project on her socials, Mikayla announced that she is launching a skincare line called Point of View Beauty, and it's all products that are supposed to make your skin look amazing under makeup. While anything that Mikayla launched would probably get some sort of backlash or criticism, this time it feels a little bit different because there is already an independent beauty brand in Quebec, Canada called POV Beauty, and the founder has spoken out about how Mikayla launching under the same brand name has felt like a betrayal. The Instagram story was in French, but translated, betrayed, sad, angry, humiliated, and heartbroken. This is how I feel at the moment about the launch of Mikayla's brand. I feel like someone has just sawn off both my legs, that someone has stolen my greatest pride. I don't have the words to describe how helpless I am. It's been almost a year since the brand existed, and to see that someone is taking your name, your concept, when you have invested all your savings, your passion, and much more. I don't know how to react or what to do right now. It saddens me to an unimaginable point. How can we do this to a small, queer Quebec business that doesn't even have the means to defend anything? Mikayla has not addressed the situation at the time of recording.
So interestingly, when you search POV Beauty, the thing that comes up is actually POV Beauty or POV by Sam. That's literally the first thing that pops up. So you can form your own opinion about this controversy, but you know, a lot of people are upset about it. A lot of people are indifferent to it, but I just wanted to mention it because it has been a talking point in the rollout of this, which people have been discussing. So another one of Mikayla's many marketing tricks is this new thing called skin prep, okay? She's not calling this line skincare. No, this is skin prep. This is something different. This is something new. This is meant to prep your skin before makeup. Okay, guys, let's just be honest here. There's no difference between skincare and skin prep. Skincare products are skin prep. And anyone that's trying to tell you that they're different is lying to you, trying to sell you something that you probably do not need. If you have a moisturizer, you do not need the whip it. If you have a toner, you do not need drench it. She wants you to think that this is a brand new idea and concept and that these products are unique and revolutionary, because that would entice you to buy her products, okay? Stop. This is skincare. Let's not get it twisted at all. Let's watch her try to convince people that this is something new.
Point of View just another influencer brand? No, and I can prove it.
Is Mikayla Nogueira the world's biggest liar? Yeah, and I can prove it.
I wanted to create the best skin prep on the market. And yes, it is skin prep. It is designed to layer like a symphony and be used with your makeup.
This is not even just new to Mikayla, and I'm sure we're gonna start seeing this pop up more and more with all these different companies, but this is just nothing more than a marketing tactic, okay? This is to get you to buy products that you don't need and trying to get you to do these like 15-step skincare routines and prep routines. This is all before you do your makeup, by the way. She wants you to use 5 different products before you even start your makeup. You don't need these things. A lot of men use 1 bar of soap for their hair, face, and okay? Think about that. Many of them have clearer skin than we do, which is sad. This is all a ploy. And we should all be very wary of people that try to make this seem like it's anything but skincare, okay?
I'm passionate about the fact that skin prep does matter when it comes to your makeup. And I'm also passionate about the fact that I put so much love and care into these products right here, and those who try them will fall in love with them. And remember, you can't knock it till you try it. Oh, is it skincare? Is it skin prep? What the hell is the difference? Let me explain. This is skin prep.
What is the difference? Guys, there's no difference, okay? We need to get real and fast.
Difference is not only is this packed with Korean ingredients that are potent and efficacious and gonna give you instant and long-term results, more importantly, Point of View was designed to improve the overall wear and performance of your makeup. Is created to exist with your makeup, and we consumer tested this.
I would love for her to point out exactly what is different about these products, because as that other skincare expert was stating about the ingredients, these are nothing new that we haven't seen before. So I would love for her to point out exactly what is in these products that make it so revolutionary, that it is designed to work with makeup, that makes it different than other skincare. So this is just her trying to siphon as much money as she can out of people and make it seem like, oh, these are things you haven't seen before. These are things we've all seen before.
Typically when you buy skincare, you never actually know if it's gonna work with your makeup. Is it gonna pill when you layer all this different skincare together? Is it gonna be cakey, patchy, bring out the pores and texture? Is it gonna cause irritation? I created Point of View not only to give you that skincare you crave, but to also take out all the guesswork when it comes to applying it with your makeup.
First of all, you can't even say this because it's absolutely impossible to know if even these products are gonna work with you or irritate your skin or not. To act like these are immune from makeup being cakey or pilling or irritating is just, it's crazy, quite frankly.
Yes, for the most part, this does technically replace majority of your morning skincare routine.
It's the same as your morning skincare.
Point of View, you now have your toner, your serum, and your moisturizer. Difference is they were designed at the same time and meant to work as a symphony with your makeup.
Here's the caption, skincare or skin prep. Her lemmings have latched onto this idea and they're now attacking people in the comments, which I just find extremely rich. So here's an example of that. Also, please note, it's meant for makeup use, as in skin prep for makeup. It wasn't made to treat your rosacea or hormonal acne. It's just skin-friendly makeup prep for the most part. They're trying to divorce it from the truth that this is skincare and we're just calling it something else because we want you to buy it from us and it's not somebody else. Somebody said, still confused. She says it's skin prep, but keeps calling it skincare. That's because she can't keep track of her lies, okay? It's both. A lot of people are gonna get confused by this marketing because maybe they don't know the ins and outs or they are unfamiliar with like the marketing tactics that people use. Somebody said this really is genius because who else offers this? No one. And she liked that comment. Guys, can we get our head out of her ass for 1 second and like wake up? Acting like this is a revolutionary, never before seen product and it's genius. Who else is offering this? Everybody. In fact, every skincare line has this already. Here's a comment. Keep educating the community. Do y'all hear? Skin prep. Educating the community. First of all, I'm not taking education from someone who has no background in skincare. There's no esthetician license. There's no schooling. Stop. You heard her, people. Let her cook. It's insane. Somebody commented, thank you for saying it's skin prep. Oh, thank you. Thanks, because a lot of people are saying that this is just skincare, and they're right, okay? And I want to live in delusion, apparently. This is crazy town. Yeah. Population Mikayla. Somebody commented, if all the products are so good, why do we need to put 5 different products on our face to get the desired effect? This is not just exclusively a Mikayla problem. This is just like a consumer problem. This is like a beauty space problem in general, and it's working on people, unfortunately, but we do not need to put on 20 different products. And let's not even forget that this line is missing the #1 thing that you need in your skincare routine, which is what? Let's all say it together. SPF. Not only do you need SPF the most, it's the most important part of a skincare routine for anybody, 5 different products before you even start your makeup, not including SPF. You know she's gonna launch more too. You know she's gonna launch more, and then she's gonna recommend that you use every single product before you start your makeup. It's insane. Then people are asking, okay, but should this replace your morning skincare routine or do this 20 to 30 minutes after your skincare? And people are like, great question. That's what I wanna know. This question right here highlights exactly why this marketing is so effective, because it's actually getting people to believe that they need to do skincare and skin prep together. You do not. Somebody said, this is actually so genius and nobody else has done it before. This scares me. This genuinely scares me to read stuff like this. Genuinely. So then we started to run into some major problems, okay? Because when someone is desperate to sell things, as she has proven in the past, and will do anything to sell products, including misleading, lying, faking, you name it, this was only a matter of time. And once again, the timeline gets very confusing the more that she reveals. So November 7th, 2024, she took this photo, and she's basically using this as a reference photo. Let's see what she has to say.
You can see I took this picture November 7th, 2024. This was my official before photo when I started to receive the final samples of Point of View.
Official before photo. So as a reminder, this launched March 26th, okay, of this year.
And I want to speak to my experience of how my skin was in the beginning of using Point of View to now. Main things that I notice in this image are the clogged pores around my chin. Do you see that? The redness and like irritation of my skin, the blemishes all over the face, the hyperpigmentation and the scarring. And this is my skin now. There is zero filter. You can see my pores. I'm in natural sunlight. The first thing I notice is, where did the redness go? My skin has virtually no redness.
Interesting. She's claiming that POV, the not skincare line, has cleared up her skin, has helped her with her acne, cleared up the blemishes, and also helped with the rosacea and the redness.
It is so much more even, and it looks soothed. In that original photo, I feel like my skin had almost like an irritated look to it, and now my skin just looks healthy and youthful. The other thing is clogged pores, virtually non-existent. The acne, blemishes, gone. And the hyperpigmentation, faded. My skin looks literally plump and hydrated. Oh, and I don't have Point of View on my skin right now, by the way. I didn't do anything on my face yet. Nothing. This is just my face. And it looks healthy. This is why I am so proud of my products, because it has transformed my skin.
I just find it very crazy that these skin prep products are doing all of this.
Like dramatically. And this is the best my skin has ever looked. Period. This is why I'm so proud of my products. Last thing, this is a totally clean makeup wipe. I don't have any makeup on. None. This is just my skin.
It's very interesting that she made all of these claims. And you know, once again, these might be the world's best products, okay? Maybe they really did clear her skin, but a lot of people were quick to point out some inconsistencies. They said, this is not hate, but in your content, you were using different brands. Can it be the other products combined with yours? or like what's really clearing up your skin basically? And she says, of course, I use dozens of products a day. So she says, so how do we know if it was purely just your products or the combination? Also hoping the prep kit will be a little affordable. She says, it's of course a combination. I use Point of View with tons of products. Basically that translates to she doesn't know if that's really her skincare line making her skin look that way. So once again, can you trust what she's saying and recommending? I don't think so. Another thing that I found to be kind of concerning as well is in recent videos where she's posting about the brand, she's showing herself with all of these concealer patches all over her face. And you know, in the previous video you saw that she said basically POV changed my skin. It got rid of the blemishes, it got rid of the redness, it got rid of the hyperpigmentation. These are all things that she's claiming that the skincare is doing, but in this video, she's got concealer patches all over her face. And obviously, if you're wearing concealer on your face, you're trying to hide something, whether that be dark spots, blemishes, different things. And the technique that she's using here, she's posted about before and has actually talked about how this is a technique she frequently uses to cover up blemishes and other facial impurities.
Oh, hi. Do you have a face full of acne and you just can't seem to figure out how to cover it up? Watch this. I've been able to trick people into thinking I have no acne at all with these 3 products.
Another one of her lies, by the way. No accent in these videos.
Take your concealer brush with the concealer and cover up all the acne. Once you have the concealer on, don't touch it, don't blend it, leave it alone for 2 minutes and then apply your foundation. And here's the final look. Oh, I'm sorry. What acne?
Makeup hack completely changed my life. Once I started doing this, I can't stop.
It just makes you question, like, if your skin's really clear from Point of View, then why are you still continuing to use this method and cover things up? You would have nothing to cover up if all of these claims were true, in theory, right? So it's just confusing. People are also questioning as well, what about the videos using other skincare products? Have you been using POV consistently since then? This has been a problem for a very long time with Mikayla, where she's been promoting many different skincare brands to a point where it's actually borderline unethical because there's no way to actually be able to tell what product is doing what and if something's truly effective because you didn't even have enough time to try it out that long. Okay, so people are like, how long have you been using this? Because your skin's going back and forth, you're using a million different products for this, that, and the other thing. And let's just say this as well, her makeup now using Point of View looks exactly the same as it did before Point of View even existed. So like I said, things get very murky and muddled. Now that she's given us some timelines and some dates, okay, so she gave us the November 7th, 2024 date as the date that she finally started to use the Point of View final samples, right? And that's what was curing her skin and doing all these great things for her. But then she posted this sponsored Dermalogica ad on November 13th, 2024, just a couple days later from that. So it's like, what really made your skin look like that?
I have so much makeup every day that my skincare routine has to be on point. So let me show you step by step. Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse. This is a cleansing oil and step 1 of my double cleanse. Dermalogica Special Cleansing Gel. And the Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. I've been talking about this routine for years, and clearly it's working for me.
She's saying clearly it's working for me, but it's like, well, what's working for you? We have no way of knowing that. Once again, do I trust a thing that she says? Absolutely not. You're selling us these products, but meanwhile, it might have been your products that you're formulating secretly behind the scenes. Like, what is the truth here?
Why buy designer when you could buy Dermalogica? Don't forget, if you use code Mikayla on Dermalogica.com, you get all this stuff with your purchase.
So here's another Dermalogica ad that she did on January 13th, 2025. So once again, you know, if she's truly using these products behind the scenes, the Dermalogica, then you can't really attribute clear skin to POV, and the inverse is true as well. And then a couple days later, she's posting a Rock skincare ad on January 17th, 2025. So literally a couple days later, she's using that concealer method again to hide certain things. She's using a moisturizer that looks very similar, in fact, to the one that she ends up launching just a couple months later. You would think that a brand owner would want to use their product only and exclusively, but no, she's taking money from these skincare brands.
This is the Rock Hydration Plus Moisturizer. 7 forms of hyaluronic acid. You don't have to break the bank to have healthy, hydrated skin and to prevent aging. Do yourself a favor, drink some water and stay hydrated.
Less than a month later, she does this glow recipe ad. So this is February 11th, 2025. She's doing another sponsored skincare routine.
Full face of glow recipe. My skin is about to look like literal glass. I'm gonna use my favorite watermelon ice and my dewdrops all over the face. One of the best skincare products to ever exist. This immediately brings my skin to life.
Bringing her skin to life. Okay, girl, what is the truth? What is really making your skin look like that? We don't know. And then a couple days later, she does another sponsored skincare routine. This is just crazy considering she's literally launching an entire, okay, let's call it what it is, skincare line in a month. But no, she continues to do sponsored skincare routines. It's crazy.
It's the Korean skincare brand that's breaking the internet, and I need to know why.
And it's a Korean skincare brand.
Oh my god. I mean, a moment for the skin. Absolutely love it. And the result is everything.
So here's some of the possible scenarios that we can run ourselves through because things are questionable, obviously. So number one, she's been using POV the entire time. Okay, which I kind of lean toward, I kind of wish that she would do that, and I kind of hope that she's been using POV exclusively the entire time, but we know she's not been doing that. That's the first one, but that would also mean that she's not actually been using the sponsored products like she says she's been using. Number two is that she's been using a combination of both, which is impossible then to say that POV was exactly what helped your skin and changed your skin. Okay, you can't make that claim at that point. Or she's been using the sponsored products only and not using the POV as much. And then you can't really attribute those to that either. So the problem, no matter what, is that she is misrepresenting the actual effectiveness of all of these products, and therefore she's misleading her audience to spend money. That is not okay. And that does not sit right with me at all.
Let me show you a skin prep routine that I'm obsessed with. I start with the Rhode Glazing Milk. This stuff is like crack for the skin. It feels so freaking good and hydrating. I take the Glow Recipe Dewdrops. These are just, for me, these are one of the best skin prep products. They do so well with makeup.
She also mentioned here, these are the best skin prep products. Glow Recipe is skincare. Okay, so that right there should tell you that there is no difference.
This is a full face of the best makeup on the market right now. I sit here every day and I try thousands of makeup products. I think I have a say in what's good or isn't. The Caudalie Vino Perfect Serum, this should not be a surprise to anyone.
This was literally beginning of March that she said this. Okay, less than a month before she launches her brand, she's using all these other products.
Not only is this really good skincare, it helps with dark spots, hyperpigmentation, acne scars, but the way this looks underneath makeup.
So that product basically does everything that she also said her products do, which is just interesting. And then we have the classic Mikayla lies that will never cease to amaze me. This is just one of them. This is her skin transformation using POV Beauty. And she posted this onto her Instagram story. And you guys, I just have to point out once again, all of those clips I showed you where she's using all these other products, you know, claiming that those products are great. So then therefore you should go buy them. You know, she's been shoving products down people's throats for the last 6 months to a year. I mean, literally since she's gotten onto TikTok, she's been shoving skincare products down people's throats within days of each other, saying that this is the best. No, this is the best. No, you need this. No, you need this. Okay. And now she's saying, no, now you need this. To an untrained eye, you might not be able to spot this, but the clear difference of just like lighting and camera angles and things like that, it's just dishonest. Okay. You need to take it in the exact same light for it to be an accurate, true skin transformation. And by the way, she's used a million different products, so we don't even know if POV actually did this for her. But this is crazy town. This lie, I don't even know what to say about this, quite frankly. So I saw this originally on TikTok, and apparently it came from Reddit, so we're gonna deep dive into this really quick. So it says, reusing a photo from a year ago, fake POV beauty results. She posted the photo on the right, March 2025, but she originally posted this same photo in April of 2024. And she's saying that those results are from POV Beauty. So here's the proof that this photo was uploaded 337 days ago because it's been archived on Reddit, okay? That's how we have the original photo in the first place because she posted it onto her Instagram story. Someone actually shows the screenshot. So this is April 22nd, 2024. And now she's trying to say that it was POV Beauty the whole time. Somebody said, didn't she also shill a new skincare routine around that time too? And the answer is yes. So they said Tear, Elf, and Medicube. So I went back and confirmed this, and she was promoting all these different skincare products as being helpful and like, you know, this changed my skin though, this changed my skin though, this helped my skin, whatever. She was using all of these products in April. And before that, she's been called out for promoting 4 different skincare products in just March of 2024, all different brands as well. In March 2024, she promoted Real Beauty, she promoted Dermalogica, Rock, she promoted Dr. Thayer's or whatever it's called. And she said all of those helped her skin as well. So this is crazy. And I just have to point out as well that if she's truly had these products for this long and she's been trying them out for this long, think about all of the other brands and skincare brands that she has promoted just in the last year to all of us. Like I said, she's been pushing this for a very long time of all these different skincare products, but the whole time she says she's been using POV Beauty in the background. Does anyone else feel duped by this? I mean, this is like a huge scandal, and it seems like people are just willing to turn a blind eye to it, and I have no idea why, because it's disgusting. I just wanted to point this out as well, because here's the truth. We have no idea what's causing her skin to do what it's doing. Okay, we never really truly know, especially not with this person, but could it be someone like this who can afford to do beauty treatments like facials and lasers and different things like that? Like, you know, could that be attributing to her skin looking the way that it does, or improving blemishes or things like that? You know, I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility. I don't know, obviously, for sure. Could it be outside factors like she's been eating healthy that week, or was she drinking more water? You know, was it an environmental factor? Was she stressed out and that's what caused it? There are so many factors that play a part in skincare and the way your skin looks. And it's especially hard to believe that these products actually made a difference when there's so many confounding factors. What is the truth, right? And I think with Mikayla, the truth is always going to be out of reach when it comes to this person, okay? Once again, I'm not doing this video to debunk these products or make any claims about them and, you know, make it seem like they're really bad or they're gonna be awful and they're gonna ruin your skin. I have no idea about that, to be honest. This video is more so about the person behind the brand and how I would not trust a single thing that comes out of her mouth personally. From a consumer standpoint, I see this as a major conflict of interest if she ever wants to review skincare products again or take skincare sponsorships ever again. And the same is true if she ever expands this brand into beauty products. I think that unfortunately, if you want to have a brand, you cannot also exist as a reviewer. I say that because from that point on, people can't really trust what you're saying because you do have a bias towards your own products. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see if she changes up her approach to creating content now that she is a brand owner. I mean, certainly you're held to a higher standard because you should be now that she does own a brand and she's selling things to people. And yeah, I just don't trust a single thing that she says. I think that it's wrong that she's essentially misled people and misrepresented products for all of these years. It's not something that I'm willing to overlook, and that's just my point of view. Anyway, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe because there's many more videos coming just like this one. So leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
TikTok is being banned? What the f do I do now? Telling me I'm out of a job?